Alright, so it is stupid cold, 27 degrees Fahrenheit, everything is frozen, and my fingers hurt. But I think my stupid phone's finally gonna cooperate with us again. It refused to move the video file all weekend. So the Dragon Ball pre-release was pretty good. Pulled a lot of value, traded a lot, built 3 Android decks. I don't have a problem, you have a problem, shut up. Set 9 promises to be very interesting, and now with the structure decks finally coming out this weekend, that's going to shake things up a lot. Because the Cell one gives us a couple of really powerful toys. The green-yellow Cell chain puts tremendous pressure on the board turn 2, and then is defensive. Because, you play your 1-drop Cell, you swing, you combo the 17. So that's 10. You swing with your leader, that's 10. You pay the, no, you don't even pay for him. You just absorb into the 4-drop Cell. You swing 15 because it stands when it absorbs. And then you combo the 18. And then you untap, or you tap the green, you restand him, and you go into the 8-drop Cell, and you swing again. That's 4 attacks turn 2. I mean, sure, they're gonna awaken, but if you went first, you charge pass, and then you charge other, and you do this whole chain, they're awakening on their second turn. So unless they're a draw 2 cards when they awaken lead, it's not a really great situation for them because they can't really make use of the untapping energy. So the place I've seen it played and was planning on playing it was with the new Gohan lead to then just successor it on turn 3. So, that actually be 5 swings. On turn 3, you'd swing in, take another 2 life, because if they swung on your leader or anything, because you would have gone turn 1, charge pass, and then they swing on your lead, draw a card. Or if they're smart, they wouldn't have attacked you at all. So you swing, you take another 2 from your life, putting you at 4 because you need to get down to 3. And you charge, and you just keep going. But the most important thing here is that you can use that Cell to negate an attack and keep them from finishing you off when you are at your stupid low life that you put yourself to flip to the other side to really get them. So, you get your Cell, and then you go Gohan, super combo the Gero, dump the Goku, swing, awaken, untap, draw, drop a life, 10,000 critical, go on in, 10,000 triple strike crit. Well, no, he's just 10,000 triple strike. Their crit comes from Feet Kamehameha, which is ridiculous. And so, they either take it or they stop it. And then you go Gohan, combo with the Goku, restand, another triple strike. I mean, it's 4 triple strikes by turn 3. It's just an insane amount of damage. It's so much pressure. He's a very angry boy. He's got a lot of issues he needs to work through. But, I don't know how much he's going to really change the game. It's still looks like you're still gonna see some Surge Piccolo and some Surge Goku. I think Surge Broly's probably fallen back a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if it still shows up, but I don't think it's going to be as powerful because you have the option of Surge Goku or, a couple of other leads. I think Serge Piccolo will still show up because he's probably the best leader for Control. But, you know, you're definitely still going to see Baby. Because he, you know, red, yellow, got a few ancillary support cards. So it's always going to be around until something really power creeps it out. Because, you know, it too has the ability to kill on, like, turn 3. Just, instead of going, you know, all these triple strikes, just takes all its life, sets your leader to 0, and just... So that's always going to show up. Starter Baby probably will still make appearances, but hard to say. But you're going to see a lot of Universe 7. I'm expecting way more Red Blue Surge Goku Universe 7 than Android 17 Universe 7, but some people are liking him, and because he doesn't rely solely on extra cards and also just works with Universe 7, he's a lot more flexible. So he, you know, he's a good card. And Universe 7 is very strong with the Tournament of Power Arena and Invoker, so, you know, they don't, every single one of their cards is a check land, and all of them are 1 costs, but the deck is expensive overall. Because the Vegetas, the 3-drop 19 Deflect, Barrier, Invoker Vegeta that you just play and never attack with, I think he's still like $15. Royal Condemnations are 14s. I mean, the deck is not cheap. But Red Blue has all the best toys this set. They have the Frieza that literally just kills your whole board. Because he looks at everything, negs it 30, ignoring Barrier when he attacks. So the only way to really stop him is to Frost Deadly Poison him, because he's a 5-drop, so you can't Hidden Potential, you can't Focus Breakthrough, you can't Release Ball. You can Chilled him, you can Goten and Trunks him, you can Deadly Poison him. You can, probably the biggest one that came out in set 9 is you can hit him with Hellfighter 17, because Hellfighter 17 comes down and just picks a card and negates its effects. So even though it is an auto, since it gets negated before the auto goes onto the stack, it will not trigger, meaning that he just becomes a 30k body, because he loses his triple strike, he loses everything. So, for yellow, Hellfighter 17, the neutralizer, is an amazing play against him. And then you can follow that up with a Titan Toppler and just keep him rested and out of commission for an entire turn. So, yeah, the yellow android's got a really good answer to that Frieza. Everyone else is going to have to look at older set cards. I mean, unless you're playing yellow. Any deck playing Frost Deadly Poison can theoretically play Titan Toppler and Hellfighter Neutralizer. But, you know, that Frieza's really powerful, but I think the most powerful is just the Cooler Lead. He's just so oppressive. He just radiates a menacing aura. I've watched Cody win games just off the lead alone, without ever playing. Just with the threat, because he doesn't play anything on his turn. Because everything is arrival and counterplay. You know? Vegeta exploiting weakness. I've not seen it, but I wouldn't be surprised if people played Mach Speed Kaioken Son Goku, because he would also trigger Cooler's effect to draw whenever he negs battle cards during your turn. So you go Vegeta Exploding Weakness, draw a card. Mach Speed Kaioken Son Goku, draw a card. The 1-drop red counterplay your mind that negs 2/5, draw a card. Anything where he negs your cards on your turn draws a card. On his front side, when he negs during his turn, he also draws a card. But that's the only thing he gains by flipping is 5,000 power and also drawing on his turn. The lead, his backside is incredibly strong. just drawing on attack on leader. So your best option would be getting out a Deadly Defender and swinging, so it goes into rest mode. So he has to swing on that. But he could Exploding Weakness it, or combo and play 2 of the coolers. If he just goes, alright, well, combo Beerus, untap, cooler, negate 20, ignoring barrier, mill 4, draw 1, I've killed your card, and now I have 2 double strikers for 2 energy. So, honestly, just Deadly Poison looks better and better and better this set, because Deadly Poison is really the only counterplay card that lets you fully counter most counterplays. Because he just says, I don't care, you go and rest, negated. Goodbye, end of story. So, it's probably worth looking into, because we're in a really counterplay heavy format, especially with all of the red ones reducing your attack, ignoring barrier. So unless they the problem is that we're seeing the issue of power creep here. So when barrier first got introduced, you know, barrier was absolute. It meant untargetable. You know, like in Yu-Gi-Oh! I am untargetable. You cannot target me. But now we have all these cards that ignore barrier because barrier cards started getting too powerful. So they went, yes, well, we'll just remove the fact that they have barrier by making cards that ignore barrier. So now they're going to have to make cards that ignore barrier ignoring cards with their barrier, or more likely than not, we're going to see cards whose attack cannot be reduced. You know, say keyword steadfast. This card's attack cannot be reduced. And that would really, really sort of stem the bleeding that red-blue has right now, because it's really painful. Just losing everything to mechanics. I mean, if that comes out, Cooler and Baby are taking a huge hit, but this is just all speculatory. Regardless, I've been talking so long, I've got dry mouth, so probably gonna end it here. Yu-Gi-Oh! Nothing new, nothing big has happened. You know, we're all just still waiting with bated breath for Dual Overload to come out, the structure decks, both the Machina, however you want to say it, and the Shadal one, which is Value City, by the way. Instant Fusion, Super Poly, every single Shadal. I think it also has Twin Twisters reprint, because every structure deck has to have that now, because it's just MST+. Regardless, you know, leave us a comment, give us a like, you know, let us know what more I need to be talking about, what other things you're interested in, and I'll do my damnedest to get more dual videos up on the channel. Alright, peace.